that sheet.
Zed in the sheet.
Zed in the sheet.
Good morning, Zed. Zed.
What's been Zed today?
The real estate agent whose videos are shaking up the property game.
I want to talk to you guys about customer service experience. How I turn a one little conversation into money, to transaction, to lifelong partnership. Because if you think about it, real estate has never been about properties. It's about people. People buy off people they like, people sell people they like, and they buy you first before what you have to offer. So it's the energy that makes you the money. Can you become more energetic? Absolutely. Can you become more enthusiastic? Absolutely. It's not money that makes money, it's the energy that makes money. Good salespeople, they sell you on the features. Great salespeople, they sell you on the feelings. And as a salesman, you have to learn how to read the room. You have to learn how to be a chameleon. For instance, I'll give you a live example. Shijuti. That's a beautiful name. I love your black dress. I love your long hair. It's beautiful. How long have you been doing this for, Shijuti? Couple years. We're doing an incredible job. Give her a big round of applause. What's your name, sir? Nipun. It's a beautiful name. Nipun, where are you from? From India? Namaste. Kaise ho? Theek hai? Awesome. Main tumse paar karti hu. We live in a world where it's so diverse. There's 8 billion people out there. There's different cultures out there. There's different personalities out there. It doesn't mean that everybody should like you in business. But if you want to be successful in business, you have to learn how to connect with people. This is what real estate is about. We don't invest into properties, we invest into people. We don't invest into businesses, we invest into people. It's the people that run the businesses. The Melbourne market has never felt 4 strikes in one go. It's a tough market out there making money. This is the market where salespeople, they shine. This is the market where you turn more into an educator. This is the market where you literally become more of an advisor. If you were at a networking event, you don't want to walk up to somebody and say, what do you do with yourself? I am in sales. I'm here to sell you shit you don't want. You don't wake up, or you don't just finish high school saying that I actually want to get into sales. Who wants to do sales? Not knowing what you're going to get paid next week. It's unattractive. What you want to do is, in sales and in business, is so important. Knowing one thing in life is one thing. How you deliver a message to somebody else that involves a different skill. This is what you got to learn how to master. I don't say I'm a salesman. I say I'm a wealth creator via real estate. I'm an advisor. I'm a negotiator. I'm a marketer of real estate. Imagine if I walked up to you and said, I'm a salesman. Straight away you'll be standoff. Nobody wants to be sold to. Real estate is full of opportunities. Life is full of opportunities. What do you need to do? You just got to become good at asking the question. When I first started Zed Real Estate, I wanted to tap into the most expensive area, Brighton. My staff said, how do you think we could break into this marketplace? All the hot soccer mums, they've got existing relationships with their real estate agents. It's such a competitive, cutthroat market. How are we going to break into this marketplace? Then I started to turn into more of a marriage counselor. Shit, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be selling real estate, then I'm turning into a bloody psychologist. All of a sudden, I'm building relationships. And my father told me that if you don't recommend something yourself, don't recommend to other people. And if you're pointing one finger at somebody else, there's 4 fingers pointing at you. Here's what I did. I got a call. I did letterbox drops, and I went all around Brighton until I had sore feet. Non-negotiable for 7 days. My name is Zed, and I'm your local real estate agent. And I had the biggest, the cheesiest smile as well. Like, call me if you need any real estate advice. Didn't work. But human beings, they're not going to call you for the first time you do the letterbox. They're not going to call you the second time. They have to see something 7 times at least in front of their face for them to be able to even reach out to you. So then I got a call out of nowhere. I got a call saying, Zed, been on the market for the last 2 years. I've used 4 different estate agents, and none of these estate agents could actually help me out. I said, how much is it that you want? He said, $5 million. I said, I'm coming out to see you. I'm quite busy. I'm very, very busy, but I'm gonna give you my time. I wasn't busy at all. My calendar was like fucking dead appointments. I was dying to get an appointment. But you don't want people to think that you're very available. And every time I do an appointment, I never ever go there without the husband or without the wife. How many times have you been into meetings where they've said, I've got to speak to my partner and I'll come back to you? How many times have you been to meetings where I'll say, let me think about it, I'll come back to you? You know what that think about it means? Your pitch was shit. It's as simple as that. They didn't see the value in it. Got the deal. She's like, I want $5 million, not $1 low. I signed it up. I said, I can bring in that Z energy. I can bring in that innovative marketing, and I can sell this house at $5 million, even though I knew it was only worth $4 million. I took this listing, and within 24 hours of marketing it, I got a call from a buyer. I've inspected this property. I made him an offer of $4.4 million, but I didn't get anywhere with it. The biggest problem we have as a salesman is, what do? We just talk. Come buy this fucking house. Shut the fuck up. The best salespeople are people that actually listen. There's a reason why we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Listen twice, speak once. Imagine if I was to say, let's use this very good example. Who do you believe is a good salesman in this room? Can you sell me this iPhone? Just sell me the cover. Don't worry about the iPhone.
So you have a couple of clients I heard when you were talking about your business. How do you make communication with your clients?
I just make a phone call.
Do you use your iPhone?
Yeah.
Would you like it if your iPhone was broke and your client was trying to reach out to you?
No.
So I think you need to look after your phone that you make most of your businesses with.
Yeah, I think so.
I have a guarantee that I can provide you that if you got the cover that I was giving you, I don't want to sell it to you. I just want to give you a 7-day free trial. If anything happens to your phone, everything is on me. But I just want to look after your business and make sure that the main thing that you're depending on to create value is never hampered. How does that sound?
Good. Well done. Give him a big round of applause. Well done. That was good. The biggest problem we have in our industry is that, for instance, this is what my competition does in my marketplace. You know that the buyer's walking through the property. So just to let you know, it's got 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and 650 square meter land, and the price is this one. Never do that. Here's how you ask questions. My name is Zed. Welcome to this incredible property. How long have you been looking for? Whereabouts do you live? Do you have your finances currently sorted? Pre-qualify, pre-educate, and close the deal. The minute that I signed that listing up for $5 million, I got that buyer that came in and said, I'm going to give you 4.4 million. All of a sudden, instead of me talking blah, 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 I said, what you're standing on is American oak floors. What you're looking at is Gaggenau appliances. There's only 12 of them. There's like a 9-month waiting period. So instead of me being a salesman, I turned more into an educator. And from 4.4 million, I got $4.8 million on the spot. And from there, I said, no, you can't have it. I got another buyer. Human beings, we always want things we can't have. So you take it away from them, makes us want it more. I said, you can't have it at 4.8. I already knew the deal was done at $4.8 million. Straight after, he said, okay, I'll give you $5 million, Zed, on the basis of you selling my house in Elwood for $3 million. I looked at his house. Is it worth $3 million? 2.5, 2.6. I said, Max, I'll go in there. I'll get the property done. And guess what happened? I signed his listing up. $5 million was unrealistic. So was $3 million unrealistic. I go to the pantry in Brighton, where some of the richest clientele, the wealthy clientele, they just go there to have coffee. And I'm looking sharp, smart. I just started my business. I'm wearing a fake Rolex. You got to fake it till you make it, you know? That's what they say. So I go in there, overhear these two gentlemen. And every time a real estate agent, as a estate agent, you hear people talk about real estate, what do? Shit, he's talking about real estate. So I jumped in, I go, sir, I'm so sorry I'm interfering in your brunch right now. I just overheard you guys talk about real estate over here. I have an incredible opportunity. It's off market and they want $3.3 million for it. But if I was to, give you the property right now, can you come have a look at it? He goes, I'm quite busy right now, but what I'll do is I'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. He shows up in a Rolls Royce at 9 a.m. I'm like, woof, I'm getting a deal over here. From simply just asking one little question at a cafe, he gives me $3.1 million on the dotted line because I asked a question. And I closed another deal at $5 million. So just under $9 million worth of real estate simply by asking the question. I love talking to my crowd. I love public speaking. I love sharing my ideas with you guys because I want you guys to be inspired, because you can't tell a human being what to do, but you can only inspire them. And human beings, we can only get inspired. You can't tell someone, oi, you need to stop dressing like that. I want you guys to implement exactly what I've said to you guys today. The energy, the way I talk, my tonality, implement it. It works. I wasn't an extrovert like this. I had to become this person. Do I love people? Absolutely, I love people. So you have to be passionate about what you do. Otherwise, don't give things half-assed. Don't have a plan B. That is it for my talk. I want you guys to follow me. Zed Real Estate, Zed Nasheed, Zed Talk. Thank you for having me. Hemi, love you, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you all.